Then the best thing of all happened to me. The best, I met this wonderful man. He had 5 children. They were all grown except Susan. She lived at home with her mom. He thought I was fun because I didn't have anybody. He figured marriage to me would mean we'd travel and have our careers and eat dinner in front of the fire every night at 8:30, just the 2 of us. So we married on October the 15th. We figured it was around Christmas. At 40 years old, I found out I was going to have a baby. Why are you people laughing? At 40 years old, I was going to be a mother for the first time. I couldn't believe God would assign an innocent baby into my care. What kind of mother would I make? I am an unstable person. Oh, and I'll tell you what else. I gained 16 pounds the first 3 weeks I was pregnant. I thought it was water retention. I gained a total of 56 pounds with that baby. 56 pounds. I was sick 24 hours a day for 9 months. I was sick at 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, noon, midnight, 6 a.m., 6 p.m., and I was flying in that helicopter. And I couldn't believe it, just gotten on my feet and bam, something like that had to happen. Now, that's not the way it's supposed to be, is it? I was terrified. I was catatonic. You know what of? Sure you do. You know what of. I wasn't scared of giving birth. I was too dumb to be scared of that. What scared me was the responsibility of another human being. I didn't know how to do that, go be responsible for somebody. I used to think, why would anybody do that on purpose? What I didn't know was that it is the acceptance of responsibility that makes us like ourselves. You know, saying yes when it would be easier to say no. Making that call you don't want to make. You know that call. We all have that one call. But there's somebody waiting on you or counting on you, maybe just to hear the sound of your voice. Maybe just to hear you say, I miss you. I love you. I'm sorry. And when you make it, then probably in the only private part of the world we have left to us today, which is behind the wheel of our automobiles, when nobody's looking, we pat ourselves on the back and we say, I like what you did today. You're getting there, you old fool. You're finally figuring it out about being responsible. I was terrified. I was so scared to have that baby that on the way to the hospital, and by the way, when you're 40 years old, you have your baby by appointment. They asked me if I wanted to have natural childbirth. I said there wasn't anything natural about childbirth. I wanted to be unconscious. I put my hand on Tom's knee. I said, what if I don't love him? He said, Suze, you'll love him. I said, why? Love is slow to grow. You don't just meet somebody and boom, you love them. He said, this is different. It'll happen. That's what everybody said. It'll happen. It'll happen. Josh was born. The doctor held him up, said, there he is, Suze. I said, how much does he weigh? He said, 7 pounds and 14 ounces, and I just sobbed because I knew I was going to have a 56-pound baby.